when I said I'm gonna do a part 2, well, this is the thing. Doing the part 2 thing now. Okay, so you're probably wondering who this war is gonna be. What's the war's gonna be now? It's gonna be Texas. Choose a slightly dark color. Hold on. Texas. Does not look any dark. Whatever. Alabama. And Florida. And North Carolina. And I think I'm even gonna... I think I'm gonna add one more. Yeah. Add one more thing here. Arizona, sure. Anyway. Who's gonna be on blue team? Just gonna fast pace this. New Mexico, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana. I'm dying. Anyway, Tennessee, I think. Alabama, South Carolina, and Georgia. That's like practically the entire South. Not the Confederacy. No, most of the Confederacy minus U2 over here is fighting itself. Okay, anyway. Let's see just how screwed these guys are, because, I mean, we all know the Texas is like the strongest, maybe the strongest state. I'm not sure what California's place on that ranking, but these guys are the offenders. These 5 probably would also be out of these. Anyway, these guys are practically surrounded, and their only connection is through Tennessee. They're allied to Tennessee. Missouri's not allowing them to go through here, so that red team is not declare war on them because they're kind of scary. Anyway, New Mexico's only linked up by Oklahoma's. Wait, hold up, I forgot a thing. There we go. Because of Oklahoma. Oh no. That might be a little bad for you. Anyway, you know New Orleans. You know that country. Oh no. Louisiana is getting annihilated by Texas. Oh, they just lost New Orleans. They're surrendered. Okay, that's fine. That's the first date that's surrendered. It's been 2 weeks. Anyway, these two over here. Florida, part of Mississippi's army, is these two are getting up on this, and Florida's soloing Georgia. Of course they are. They're Florida. They're even sneaking into South Carolina a little bit. North Carolina's also not as sneakily going into South Carolina, and a wee bit of Georgia. And they want they want to get Tennessee out of the war as fast as they can. Texas is invading Arkansas right over there in the background. Yeah, stuff is happening. Alabama fully they cut off Tennessee and everything. Okay, these guys might be screwed. Because Alabama, North Carolina, and Florida are probably like the 3 strongest states in that area. So yeah, blue team's now split into 3 areas. The southeast, or west, east, I don't know where that is. Loop. New Mexico, and this stuff. Soon to be invaded land, I guess. Because these guys are getting annihilated. Like that. Look at this. Yeah, these two just surrender. I call that a smart move. Because if they did surrender, they'd probably get even more wrecked. That's why Missouri's not in this war. Anyway, New Mexico is also going to get brutally annihilated. Observe. Yep. Yeah, Arizona's also doing stuff. Bye. No more New Mexico, I guess. God, it's dead. It's died. Anyway, let's go over here. Because this is like the last blue area. Do you feel like it's worth click, but we're already about year 3. Anyway. So these guys do Tennessee invading. Tennessee does his surrendering. No. Like I was saying, Tennessee surrendered. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Whatever. Anyway, so North Carolina troops now invade through the north of everything with Alabama. Texas has arrived at this point. Took you long enough, Texas. Georgia's probably like the least invaded on the blue team, and Florida's gonna change that. Like, I'm not even joking. They take all of their forces, which also allows them to blue team to finally have a fighting chance and do all this. Yeah, Florida's really holding up all that stuff because Florida just wanted an entire yiddly deedly on Georgia, and what do you know? It worked. Because apparently, Alabama's not the only one with all these troops entering Tennessee and northern Alabama. Anyway, so yeah, North Carolina surrenders, Georgia surrenders, leaving going Albania. Albania, that's in Europe. This is Alabama. I watched too much stuff about Europe, okay? I just forgot the state name. Oh, wait, they already... Okay. Okay, what's... Why did I speak like that? What I said. Anyway, so these guys... I'm gonna do with this... Little erase. Videos and made you guesses. Voila. Yeah, Texas is a little big. Might be a wee bit big. You might notice a lot of states are gone. Because Texas. Greedy Texas. The only state that lost and is still around is freaking Tennessee. Every other state was either split up entirely or eaten by Texas. Anyway, so Texas looks more blocky other than on the border of Mexico and right over here, the coastline. This part of Albania. Other than that, it's like kind of rigged box. New Mexico, that's Arizona. Anyway, these guys, they got this right over there. Just that. Anyway. Albania might have seemed like it shrank, but actually grew. If you're paying attention, it got a little bit more access and to see. Oh yeah, I forgot Georgia was entirely against by Florida. Anyway, these guys get slightly more sea access, and we get Tennessee. Tennessee now looks like a rhombus, like a cursed rhombus, and North Carolina gets most of South Carolina plus more of Tennessee. In Florida, they get Georgia, a minority of South Carolina, and way too much of Alabama. Wait, this is Missouri. I think I already said that. Anyway, I think part 3 is gonna come shortly.